Hi, my name is Beth Hiley here for Board Game Geek at SPIEL 2016. I'm sitting down with David Garba from Hobby World Games, and you've brought us Master of Orion.
Yes, Master of Orion is a brand new game from Hobby World. It's a resource management game for 2 to 4 players, where each player has a race. In this case, it's a human race, but there are also alien races in the galaxy, of course. And you start the game by playing different cards, building a structure basically, while managing these resources. So you have food, military, and construction, but you also have to keep your population happy. So if this marker, which is the prestige of your government, goes down to 0, you would lose the game. Over here we have a scoreboard that just determines how many victory points you already have and how many rounds we have. At the end of the round 8, the game's over. So you have cards in your hand that you can play. We have just a couple cards here, for example, to present to you. And these cards are going to be your system cards. These cards are going to give you effects. These cards are going to give you victory points, different things. Over here we have the cost, what the cost of the card is. For example,
resources,
we have your resources. We couldn't build this card right now, but at the end of the game it would just give us 12 victory points, for example. And yes, to build these cards, we have to also use the little cubes that we got here. We got more cubes over here, but we cannot use all of them. At the beginning of the round, it is determined by how many resources you have, how many action cubes you have.
Ah, I see. So 3, 4, or 5.
Exactly. At the beginning of the game, we only we have 5 foods. So it's the topmost resource. So we get 4 cubes. These are our action cubes that we can use for doing stuff in this round.
So the more materials that you're able to collect,
exactly,
the more actions you're going to get. But I'm guessing that also causes your happy.
Yes. So we can do different things. They're all described over here. We can construct a card, which means build a card from your hand. We can discard a card, which would give us a bonus displayed on the lower left on the card. We can draw cards. We can trade for different resources. We can do propaganda. If our prestige is a little bit low, we can make a little bit of propaganda and get our prestige back. And we can also attack other players. So if I'm making an aggressive build, then I have a lot of military and I can attack other players. I'm putting my cube over here. That gives me more victory points, and the prestige the other people of the other opponent goes down. And you can basically just, the game goes on and on, and you start stacking your card over here, which cancels the effect of the first card, but maybe you get a better effect from this card.
Right.
And so on. And yeah.
Do you have an example of maybe one of the since the board I have in front of me also is another human race, just to give us an example of a non-human.
For example, there we have the Alkari race, which gives you a little bit of a head start on victory points.
But with different starting stats, I'm noticing, than the human board.
Different resources. Yeah, here we have a different effect for at the start of the game rounds or stuff. And I think we have over 6 different races in our game. Here, Burati, which here you get more stuff, or less cubes. Instead of 5 cubes, you get 4 cubes, but you can choose another resource, for example. So this is just to change.
Each one is unique in some way.
The game a little bit.
How long do you think a complete game takes?
It would take at least 1 hour.
And you mentioned for 2 to 4 players. So.
Yes. There are 4 different kind of colored cubes in the game.
Yeah. So if you guys want to check that out, that is Master of Orion by Hobby World. And David, thank you so much.
Thank you.